Hey y'all, Dude here. Hope everyone's doing alright. My little one wanted some new shoes. They needed some new shoes. They wanted some Chuck Taylors, high tops, in red. So I took them to the store to go get new shoes. And since we're awesome people who set the example we want to see in the world, we were wearing our respirators because we continue to acknowledge the reality of the ongoing C-19 pandemic, and we mask anywhere there's shared air. So we get to the shoe store, and when the attendant comes out, she sees our masks, and it gives her a visible pause. She froze. Her eyes widened, and she just kind of stared at us for a second. When she finally regained her composure, she asked us if we were wearing our masks because we were like sick or something. What I wanted to say in response to that was, I noticed that our masks, upon recognition, gave you a little bit of pause. Combine that with your question about our health status, and it seems to me that you're concerned about keeping your health in a good standing. And you're absolutely right to do that. After all, COVID never ended, just the emergency response to the pandemic. Our area of the Midwest is currently undergoing one of the largest TB outbreaks of the last 100 years. And somehow, like Emperor Palpatine, measles has returned. Thanks, RFK, for that one. As all these pathogens are floating around, wearing a mask is one of the cheapest and easiest ways to protect yourself. And you should protect yourself, especially when you consider that you're working in a high-risk environment like shoe sales. Now, you may not think that's high risk, but the reality is you're interacting with people all day, and you spend a significant portion of your day on your knees at the customer's feet, directly downwind of their exhalation, where they can potentially cascade an avalanche of pathogens on you. Now, an N95 is going to be better than a baggy blue, but any mask is going to be better than no mask. Now, what's really cool is at this stage of the pandemic, we've had plenty of years to get new masks out there. So there's a ton of makers that have different sizes, shapes for all faces, colors, textures. They even have jewelry now that you can style your mask with if you're so inclined to do so. Additionally, because we're wearing masks, we're statistically less likely to A, be carrying, and B, spreading those harmful pathogens, as the whole concept of the mask is to protect yourself and others from what you may be carrying or breathing. Now, as that monologue unfolded in my mind, I looked around the store and I realized there were other clients, customers, and people waiting for help, and unfortunately, this young lady was the only attendant in the store. So it wasn't the time to really relay all that information to her. So what I actually ended up saying was quite the opposite. We're wearing these masks because we're healthy and we don't want to get sick. Do you happen to have this shoe in this size? Now, the good news is they had the shoe and the size, and the little loves their new red high-top Converse Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Unfortunately, though, the bad news is we didn't get to share the dangers of what's happening with that shop attendant. And so I really do honestly hope this message finds you and you take precautions and that you don't end up like sick or something.